Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies look to extend their historic winning streak to 18 right after this. Vince Velasquez gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Popped him up. Joseph is there. 1 out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. I mean, this guy was a 300 hitter last season. Clearly something's off for him right now, but I do think we'll see him change his fortune as time goes on. He's too good of a hitter to let this go on much longer.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And there's out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Missed with a slider. Started that swing a bit too early. Just getting started here in Philly. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nationals gone in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sammy Solis gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Joseph is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
To 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Jake Marisnick. This is foul right side. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. Striding in, Mike Del Tronco. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Joseph over at second. Marisnick on at first with 2 down. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 4 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Hoskins. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The average right at 280 coming in. 21 homers and 63 runs batted in. A little roller toward the hole. Joseph scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Ready with the 0-1. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get foul.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Sammy Solis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And that one just missed outside. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. Spangenberg on at first, nobody out. Spangenberg's on the move. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-1 on the move again from first. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. Hit hard to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Jake Marisnick. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner has it, and that's out number 1.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
From the stretch. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hoskins going back at the track. He's there and records the first out. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. At the plate, Bryce Harper. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now, J.P. Crawford. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to the right. Murphy with a dive to first. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Corey Spangenberg.
And now pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Murphy. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Turner fields it cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Tommy Joseph, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 3-0. So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Well, a terrific effort out there, but no chance to finish the play, and that infield single breaks up the perfect game. What a shame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Montero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Hector Neris enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Washington. Still down 3-0. Call to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And now pitch on the way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Benoit, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Up next for Philadelphia, Captain Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line softly to the right side, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Montero's got it, but no chance to recover. Alfaro is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Popped him up. Crawford into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
His career numbers against Hector Neris been pretty good. 5 for 12. The 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They trail in. Luis Valbuena is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Luis Valbuena.
He comes in at 262 on the year, 21 homers and 60 runs batted in. Comes set with the 0-1. Tapped down the line. Zimmerman is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. As it's grounded sharply to first. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nationals nothing. Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Michael Taylor. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Another 0-2 home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Madsen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Matt Wieters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch to short. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jake Marisnick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 3-0. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Pat Neshek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. On the ground to the right side, Spangenberg is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And now Bryce Harper. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Herrera. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Murphy is digging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit.
Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So 7th and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Washington leads this one 4-3. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. His career line with Doolittle. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
J.P. Crawford is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.P. Crawford goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Aaron Altair will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Washington.